it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today we have a quick and easy Christmas card that you can do in bulk. So I'm going to make just a couple, but you could do loads, and also I think this is something that you can easily find items from your stash to make something similar, so you don't have to have exactly the same as me. So I've got these wonderful iridescent cards. I'm not entirely sure where I got them from. They were just these gorgeous kind of iridescents. They look kind of pink on here, but they're actually white, but it's just the way the light is catching them. So when I'm doing bulk stuff, what I do is I do all of something in one go. So here all I'm doing first of all is folding the cards on their score line. They're already pre-scored. They are not A6, they're more an American size card, so I guess as I say, I don't really know where I got them from, but I'm sure it's easy enough to find something similar. You could use some silver ones, all sorts of different things. So the next thing I wanted to do was put a sentiment on the inside. I wanted to keep the outside pretty simple. I want it to be so that it's a portrait style card, so that's why I turned the stamp platform round so that I could just make sure that I positioned this in the right place. It's just a sentiment that I had, and I just thought that was quite nice. It's nice and simple. I'm just using a black ink, but you could go a little bit more Christmassy if you wanted to and do something like red or whatever. But the card on the outside, as you could see, had sort of quite pinky elements to it as well, although as I say, it does actually look really white when you see it in person. It's only as it catches the light, and I think it's because of my lights that it does that. So I stamped all of the cards. I'm just making 3 here, so I stamped them all. Then again, this is just stuff from my stash. So in my stash I had this sparkle ribbon. It's an adhesive ribbon. I have a feeling, but I can't be sure, that it might have been a Stampin' Up one that came with like one of the little snowman kits a couple of years back, and it had sort of got put away and I had forgotten about it, so I came across it and thought this would be perfect, because I kind of positioned the bits and pieces that you saw at the beginning, the little poinsettia, the silver poinsettias, and I was like, it just needs something extra. So I thought this sparkle ribbon top and bottom would just break it up a little bit and sort of emphasize the part in the middle where we're going to do now. So again, as before, I go across and I do all of the ribbons and stick and cut them to size. Then I take my poinsettias and my glue gun, and I do each card for these in one go, so all the centerpieces in one. So I don't just stick the poinsettia down and then come back on all 3 cards and then come back and do the leaves. I'm going to do all of them at the same time. Now the poinsettias are like a fabric kind of poinsettia. I'm using a hot glue because they are a little bit more weighty to them, so it just gives a bit more security with the adhesion. These leaves are like these sort of almost like sort of a silver background with like a clear sparkly resin almost on top. Again, they were just something that was in my stash, but you could use anything. I mean, as I say, I've gone for this more neutral palette, but you could go for the sort of the reds and the greens and you just as you want to, whatever. You could do holly leaves in the center. There's all sorts of options. These sorts of things are on places like Amazon, and you can get packets of them really inexpensive as well if you just want to do something very similar. I think sort of something like these poinsettias, for example, were just sort of for a pack of 10 or something, would be, just £1 or £2. So it wasn't expensive at all. So then you can see I've done all 3 cards there, and I've stuck down the poinsettias and the leaves around the edges. I just very simple on the front and just kept it very simple on the inside, and it was just really quick and easy to do, but I think it looks really effective, and I hope that you agree. And it's something I think that you can see that you can make really quite quickly, especially if you're doing quite a few in one go that were similar, and get quite a few cracked through and done and made, but they still look really great. At least I think they do, and I hope you agree. So thank you for watching this quick and easy Christmas cards with me, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.